and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Gemini. Let's call in spirit with some moonshine time. Oh, just a little guy today. But it grows, so I don't know, Gemini, maybe you've got something that'll surprise you, something that didn't seem like it would turn into a big deal, but it's going to be a good thing. Let's start with the Golden Art Nouveau for you. What do you have for Gemini? I hope you're having a great day, enjoying some nice weather. It's getting cooler here in Minneapolis, which is lovely. A little bit less humid and muggy, so it's like if you're ever going to visit Minneapolis, this is like the time of year to do it, like end of August, September, early October. So the first card we have is the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Cups. Gemini, it feels to me like there's somebody here who feels a sense of failure or like they've made a mistake when it comes to rejecting somebody in their life or pushing somebody out. So there could be a loss socially here that is causing depression or other issues in somebody's life. So it does feel like a missed opportunity or something that isn't sitting well with somebody. So we have somebody here who has decided to not take a risk or do something a little unexpected, something that this person thought would lead them to a meaningful and rich life. And I don't just mean like, hey, I can go buy a car when I want. It's like, no, this is like feeling trusted, loved, protected, all of those things that you want in terms of like that home life, right? Somebody has, it's like I'm seeing in my head somebody running up to like a slide or like one of those jump off points into a like river or lake. They're running up and then like, just kidding, like I can't do it. And I feel like there's this, now I understand that it was like somebody's realizing what they've missed out on by virtue of that happening. Ooh, we've got all messed up now. So somebody could be going through what I'm doing right now. Like, it's like, wait a second, I did something I shouldn't have done. What can I do to rearrange the situation? So there may be something here about somebody hoping that they get another opportunity to right this situation or another go round. I can't remember, this may have been the Divine Feminine reading I just did, but it's like there's a carousel going around. Somebody missed the opportunity to get on the carousel when it was convenient or when it stopped. And now they're watching this thing that they wanted go around and around in their face, wondering, am I going to get another opportunity? But Spirit is saying, stop fucking waiting. Three of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is saying if you want to make change in this situation, you can't just sit there all passive, like you're going to have to actually fucking make the change happen yourself. So for hidden energy, we have three cards in the reverse. The Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Stop waiting. Don't deliberate and make a plan. You won't be able to set down this burden if you take your sweet ass time, is what I get from that. Don't sit there and count the various ways you could get to the destination or the end result that you're trying to achieve. It's not going to help you. You won't be able to put down these burdens if you Tommy boy the situation. You can't just sit here and deliberate and come up with 8,000 backup plans. You're going to have to do what you want to do, or accept that you aren't going to do that. It's like there's this stagnation happening. 9 of Cups coming out sideways. So it's like, you're like, hey, there's that thing that I wanted that I didn't do anything about. What do I do? It's like, well, are you gonna fucking stand up and do something about it, or are you just gonna fucking sit there? I would encourage getting up and doing something about it. So this could be a situation pertaining to your love life here, Gemini. We have the 2 of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the 6 of Wands. So somebody is feeling like they have missed an opportunity or ruined an opportunity by doing nothing, not responding maybe. We have Strength, clarifying the 4 of Cups. So somebody wants a relationship with an Empress here. But this person who wants to be with this loving, intelligent woman is either worried that she will reject him or that she cannot tame him. Because here we have what looks to be almost the same woman in a white dress, and in the Strength card she is taming the beast, right? But the look on her face is kind of like, eh. And I feel like it's normally supposed to convey, like, it's not really that hard for me to tame this beast. I am that grounded and amazing, right? But really what I see here is this fear from this masculine energy is this feminine energy going to want to put up with my bullshit, really? Because they've kind of put her on a pedestal. But there's this like loop going on in this masculine's head, like, she would reject me, but even so, like, I can't stop thinking about her. Like, you just keep coming back to the same thoughts. So maybe there's something about somebody trying to find another individual that offers a similar, maybe even slightly less compelling, because he knows it'd be hard, connection, because there's something about this particular one that is scary. Somebody has fears about being used for their money. We have 10 of Swords in the reverse. And somebody has fears about being completely honest about their emotions, like being open with how they feel. But there's a decision here to be made. Spirit is saying, yeah, you're going to have to stop waiting, because we're literally in your face, like, yo, you have to choose option A or option B. Are you getting on the carousel? Or are you going to walk away and wonder what would have happened if you'd gotten on it? I feel like somebody expects the worst from a situation when really it would end up with this 10 of Pentacles. They fucked up moving towards the 10 of Pentacles because they think it would end up with the 10 of Swords, but it would not end up with the 10 of Swords. So you have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. There could be a message here for somebody needing to do some healing. Or perhaps the decision is hard to make because this person hasn't had enough alone time to really think it through. There could be too many external voices or influences that are making this seem more difficult than it really is. We have the Magician clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if this is... Alright, well here's what I see, and you can take it how it resonates. I see somebody who is standing up in their power, reclaiming their voice, and saying, I don't care what is out there, I'm not going to let it stop me. So like, someone is becoming fearless again, or gaining the courage to not be stuck in this Two of Swords energy, but rather be the Magician. I know that I'm capable of making shit happen. I have all these tools at my disposal right here on this table, and I know how to use them, so I don't have to worry about shit because I can make what I need happen. So perhaps there's something that inspires this person to do some additional healing, find some additional alone time, really clear those thoughts, understand what it is that this person wants before they can move forward, right? But with the star card coming out, underneath the Empress, there's a lot of messages I'm getting here about this Empress in terms of her ability to help others heal. It feels to me like she first does what she can to make sure that she is healed. And from that healed state, she does what she can then to assist others. See how the first, like the picture that's in the foreground is where she's focusing her attention, right? She also has that picture in the background. She knows that if she continually fills her own cup, she is able to also have some overflow to help or guide others. So I feel like this, whoever I'm reading for, the feminine energy here is a healer or somebody who inspires others when it comes to doing the right thing by themselves. So this person has given some guidance here to this masculine energy in terms of finding your own happiness and not letting other people like stop that, or not focusing on the unhealed as love interests is maybe a better way to say it. Like, I feel like this Empress has taught this masculine energy that if you see whether or not somebody is healed, you can then also see whether or not somebody would cause burdens or happiness if you were in a relationship with them. Because here we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. This masculine energy has felt anytime he has made an offer and tried to do the relationship thing or like the serious thing, that it has led to burdens. It's kind of feeling to me like we have a masculine who is struggling to believe in love because he's had too many people betray him. Basically what I just said, but in an, artistic rendering. This masculine energy is stuck in the past. He's worried over things that have gone wrong. He's looking at these 3 cups that have spilled, the things that he has invested in that did not go where he wanted them to. But if he turned around, he would see that there are 2 additional cups. So Gemini, if you resonate with this masculine energy, I encourage you to do what you can to finish this healing. Because this 4 of Swords in the reverse is telling me you're stuck in this 5 of Cups looking at the past because you haven't actually healed that. So do what you can. Artistic expression is a great way, getting out in nature, spending time with people you do feel comfortable and safe with, writing, whatever it is, but there's something that this masculine energy needs to do to wrap up his healing before he can get to this situation where he gets his wish fulfillment. Because he's got 2 cups here that he's going to miss out on if he doesn't turn around. We're going to get some additional clarification with the OG, or the Rider-Waite. Let's do that for Gemini, please. Hmm. This I feel like this goes one of two ways depending on you. So take what resonates. For some of you, this is the ability to look at what is holding you back and be the magician and overcome that. So this is effectively, for me, for some of you, turning that devil upside down to say, I am overcoming the codependency that has held me back. I am overcoming the addictions that have held me back. I'm no longer drinking, whatever it is. For others of you, there is somebody who has tried to ruin your love opportunities. Sorry to say, I don't really like this version of the reading because I'd much rather think that you are taking control of the things that have held you back. But there is also, for some of you, somebody who is purposefully trying to make it easier for you to fall back into bad habits. This would be somebody who knows you're an alcoholic and makes it easy for you to be around alcohol, or knows that you're codependent, so they shove you into the first relationship you could potentially be like, oh, have you met Mark? Yeah, I work with him. He's great. He's single. What are you doing next Friday? Like, whoever this is, they're specifically trying to hold this masculine back. Take what resonates, though. That's not for everyone. Yeah. Sun in the reverse. For some of you, this is an acknowledgement that when you go back to this addiction or bad habit, fear of abandonment, for example, that's only going to bring about unhappiness or a lack of clarity on what's going on in your life and how you feel. You do your best when your head is clear and you're able to do things that facilitate ongoing healing, like doing things in nature, for example. So for the masculines out there, I do feel like a lot of you potentially have run into a feminine energy that presents herself as loyal or, like wifey material, somebody that knows how to be there for a person, but it's one of those feelings where you get into this relationship with this person, you feel good about it, you feel like you found something meaningful, and then something happens to demonstrate to you that this person is not balanced, is not healed. Perhaps they're emotionally manipulative, perhaps they're using you. There seems to be a pattern here where the masculine in this situation has repeatedly found himself in a situation with a feminine energy who is being dishonest or manipulative. And this is what he needs to heal from. Healing, healing, healing. So once he heals from this, then I believe he's going to find an opportunity to get back on that carousel with this Empress, right? So we have the World in the reverse. And the Seven of Cups. So there could be some ongoing confusion if the using substances element resonates for you. This is Spirit saying, please limit what you do that causes it to be a little bit more difficult for you to have a clear mind, because somebody is trying to fuck with your mind. For those of you where you have been working to let go of some of those addictions that have caused you to have a less clear mind, there's something here about you having a continuing recommitment to that. The success and happiness that you have in your life is directly tied to your ability to do what you can do to control the controllables and minimize the toxicity. So if there's an addiction here, the universe is saying, this is not just a, okay, I fixed that. This is an ongoing commitment to that, okay? We have the Page of Swords, clarifying the Sun in the reverse. Social media may be a good thing for you to avoid at this time. This could be for some of you, just, try not to put too much of information out there. But I feel like more so there's something here for a decent number of individuals that are using social media to kind of fill the void. Let's not spend too much time digital interaction when you could be outside or talking to somebody face to face. May not be an option for everyone, but there's something here about discontent or depression being tied to time spent on social media. Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. This feminine energy that was maybe like the most recent ex of the male here is likely somebody who is either consistently having issues balancing her own finances, or she was potentially juggling partners. So again, take what resonates. This is a general reading, so it's not like all of this is for all of you. But this person was not loyal. She pretended to be loyal, but she could be bought. We have the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying Temperance in the reverse. This feminine energy cares more about money than being healed or happy. So the exterior is more important than the interior, which is one of your first hints. So this is not somebody that's good to be in a relationship with. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oof. Okay, so that's like one of my least favorite energies. So, not about the slut shaming at all. That's not really my thing. I think shame is lame, but we do have to consider here that we have a feminine energy who is willing to leverage her sexuality or her sex for money or for information. There's just something slimy about this feminine energy. She might be clout chasing. She might be really invested in her ego or trying to be famous on like TikTok or something. I don't like this energy. So let's get something else here for you. What can Gemini expect going forward? This is the Situations deck. Please. What do we have for Gemini? We have recalling and receipts. So Gemini, this could be a couple of things here. You may be working on your healing in terms of moving past bad relationships by reminding yourself of what actually happened instead of letting yourself focus too much on the happy memories. For others of you, or perhaps in addition to that, there's also a lot of memories coming through regarding somebody who has shown you that they are true. So I feel like Spirit's trying to say, you know how to use your discernment and your intuition to be able to see who people are, but you also have receipts. You have hardcore, tangible evidence that no one can really go against in terms of this person has a good heart and this person does not. Spirit says use that information because you already know. So we have lockbox, closed in, trapped, or frustrated, and desired. So I feel like someone's a little backed up and wants a little pleasure. I mean, do you not see sexually frustrated from these two cards? Because that's what I see. And I feel like this is spirit saying, don't let your sexual frustrations get you back involved with somebody that you know is bad. No. No. That's what jerking off is for. Sorry. But yeah, this is a warning. Don't let somebody use their sexuality to tangle you back into something you worked hard to get out of. There are other options here for you. And then watch for synchronicities. You should already be seeing signs, but you may be getting more than you are receiving right now, so keep your eyes out for that. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Gemini. If that resonated, give me a like or a share or a subscribe. I don't really care about shares, whatever. Thank you for your support and have a wonderful rest of your day.